good to see you, sir.
Good to see you too, Chris. Thanks for having me.
So thank you for accepting the spontaneous invitation. Straight question. Do you believe that Joe Biden is fit to be president of the United States?
Well, I think we've reached a time where it's no longer character assassination to ask legitimate questions about his competency. There's so many subtleties, as you know, Chris. You came from a family that was in government. There's so many decisions that require nuance, that require complex levels of thinking. And that those kind of issues are coming at you many times a day. Do we, and the American people have a right to understand whether their president is capable of making those decisions. There are entrenched interests and special interests in government that actually benefit from having a president who is not completely competent. Their power increases as a president's cognitive power decreases. So I think it's really important for the president to, I'm glad that he stood up there and answered these questions today. I think he needs to participate in the debate so that everybody can judge it. I don't think either in the Trump case or the President Biden's case that a court or the Justice Department ought to be able to make those decisions about his competency. But I think that is a choice for the American people, and that the president should respect the American people and respect our stature around the world by coming out and having a vigorous debate about this and other issues.
Just to put a button on it, then I want to play you another piece of sound from the press conference. Is your feeling about his ability to handle the job one of the reasons that you're running?
Well, I have larger reasons to run other than that, because I don't think the choices that are being made are good choices for our country. I think we've become untethered from some of our values. I think the Democratic Party has become the party of war. It's become the party of censorship. It's become a party that is now at war with its traditional constituency, which is the American working class, the American middle class. So those are the concerns that really drove me to make this decision. But I think, my complaint about what's happening in the White House, Chris, is that it's become the sock puppet for these large industries, the big hedge funds and the BlackRock, State Street, Vanguard, who give equally to the Republican and Democratic Party and now just are comfortable calling the shots. And I think we need to have a president who is able to make judgments, and particularly the judgment about war. He may receive a phone call at 3 o'clock in the morning, and your children's lives are at stake in that phone call, and my children's lives, the lives of every kid in this country. And we want to make sure that the person who's answering that call has a subtlety and a flexibility of mind to make the best decision possible for our people.
Let me play